Hi, welcome to our monthly reading for March 2017. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for that wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the musical playlist below. See if there's more depth for this reading for you in any of those songs, or just enjoy the music. I hope you enjoy the reading. Always be sure, if you can, to check your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a better overall view of the month. And whenever you watch any reading, always be open to divine timing and inspiration coming through as it should for you. It could give you the forecast into the future, or clarify the past, or be right in tune with the now. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the reading. I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to our March 2017 reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to start with the Life Purpose Oracle cards. Let's get clarity for Cancer for March 2017. There is a feather stuck in the cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. Let's get clarity and focus on the energies coming through for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wisdom for March 2017. Oh, Cancer, crystals is coming through for Cancer. This is a powerful card. It involves vibration, intention, healing, memory, connection, the earth, connection inside of you to something or somewhere specific on the earth. I feel like different locations have natural minerals going on, and sometimes we're naturally attracted or drawn to a location because perhaps even the visit can heal us or re-energize us. I'm getting something drawing you in, or you're drawn towards something. Also, crystals sort of come into our world, I want to say by accident, by choice, but you're, even when you choose a crystal, sort of drawn to something, or somebody is drawn to give something to you. I feel like a crystal is something that you can pass along. It holds memory. I mean, crystals keep a watch running. They're in your computer. Think of all the memory you can hold in a piece of plastic on a CD. And now think about a real living vibrating crystal. Now think of all the colors when a crystal forms. The colors have a frequency. The frequency has a certain vibration. That certain vibration has a repulsion or attraction to something. So healing. Sometimes you need the antidote. You need the opposite thing coming through, the opposite color in your world to create a little balance, harmony on the scale, the spectrum. And sometimes you need a little extra vibration of what you got going on. I'm even getting auras with you guys. So naturally in tune to certain colors, frequencies, rocks, minerals, vibrations, and then it's putting a memory, putting an intention into a crystal for it to heal, cleanse, help, help you, I hear, adapt. Sometimes there are new energies coming through from the universe, cycles. I'm getting environment, even other people, different energies. And sometimes that new, different energy helps us, I'm getting draws us towards a different frequency to help that situation. I hope that made sense. Your connection to crystals and gemstones, Cancer, is a channel for healing energy. I feel like it's the earth. Oh, I have something I can show you guys. I just pulled this out. Cool. This is an organite I made. I did many batches of organite to sort of get it right. I mean, I was cutting up my gold bracelets to put it in there because I figure it's better to help the earth and help all of us with our energy than what it was doing on my wrist, looking pretty or not. So, maybe organite, Wilhelm Reich. This is one I made. It's pretty cool. I got like a plumbing cap here, copper energy, and it has so many different crystals. There's actually a big one, and different types and shapes of metal, all kinds. So maybe it's experimenting with different vibrations and see how it works. Sometimes you don't get it right the first batch or the first try. Sometimes it's the combination. I'm even getting, for you guys, like pocket stones. Little stones that are small you can keep in your pocket. Perhaps you have a few, and I sort of take a few different ones every day. I have a lot of different stones, and I just sort of go to what I'm drawn towards that day, and I feel like it will bring the right vibration in. All right, that's cool. So let's get clarity on crystals, vibration, energy, healing. I hear gifts. That's cool. I must say, when I started to make these, I always had the intention of selling them, or, you know, perhaps somebody would want, you know, the time I put into something, and I gave all of them away. All of them away. Bless the earth, bless different places, just hoping the frequency, the vibration would heal. And even if I gave it to somebody and they didn't know what this was, or know what organite was, or even the vibration or intention behind a crystal, you know, if they thought that was sort of, you know, a little bit weird or whatever, I always felt like even if they passed it along to somebody else, it was sitting on the desk, whatever, it was still useful. Even if it went in the trash and went somewhere else, I just feel like it was meant to go there too. So sometimes when things get lost, like stones, trust that it goes where it should. And something better and or right for the vibration at the time will come back to you. They're ancient, they're living things. So I feel like crystals are wise and they work with us. So we're gonna move along to the shadowscapes and the steampunk and get clarity for Cancer energies coming through for March. Let's dive a little deeper into the month for Cancer and see what's coming through. Let's start with one card, a foundation energy for March 2017 Cancer. Oh, all right, Cancer. That's so, all right. This card, by the way, can go so many different directions with its meaning, depending on the deck, depending on the story you're taken to. I just mentioned, I want to say the lost crystal or losing something, like a hole in your pocket, something getting lost, somebody else finds it. Sometimes that's this card. It could be liar, cheater, thief, but sometimes it's just losing something. It's gone, you know? It's out the door, it's not going to come back, and trust it's going to go somewhere better. In this card in particular, this is a little more being the outsider vibration than like somebody taking something from you. you could have to be on the lookout a little bit. You know, make sure you sew the hole in your pocket if you know it's there. But if something gets away, let it go away. Trust something better will come back. Whatever needed to go, needed to go. It needed to get out of the room, out of the house, out of that situation. That could be you or someone else. In this card, it's sort of being the outsider. There is an eye on the situation, what's going on. There's a bigger purpose. Maybe there's something behind the scenes going on. Maybe there's something that you were involved with or saw and you don't want to be there and you just got to go. Sometimes I see this as the old Irish exit. You know, when you're out with your friends and like the one person in the party just likes to go. They don't like the long goodbye. They're just gone. You're like, where did Joe go? And they're like, I don't know. They just know when it's right to go. Know when to make your exit. Know when to leave a situation. Know when it's just not worth it. You know, sometimes this is like the empty glass, something just falling out. It's not being replenished somewhere. So you have to go where it's replenished, where you find value. This is leaving valueless stuff behind and going where it's valuable. So sometimes this is seen as, I want to go back to the outsider energy, because you're seen as an outsider because you're not with whatever's going on in there. And that's not always a bad thing. You know, sometimes there is something going on there and no one's paying attention and someone slips away. So let's get clarity on this card, see what's going on with the Seven of Swords. It leads you towards the truth. It's discovering the truth, or down the road you do, or you discover a truth and move on down the road. So, that made me think of The Wiz. That's cool. I'll put that below. Let's get clarity with the Shadowscapes. For Cancer. Ooh, you got a jumper. You have a jumper. I'm going to show it to you and pull another card. That's the 8. That's also a leaving something behind card. The 8 of Cups. That's sort of like what happened the other day with my video. When you have something recorded or like typed out, ready to go, and you just lose it, it gets erased, it's gone, it's history, it's not going to happen. Or in order for it to happen, you need to go away, you need to step aside, you need to go do something else and come back later. This is usually when something was being filled up and it's complete. And you need to move more towards what makes you complete. It's like you can't fill it up anymore here. So you have to go towards where you can fill it up more. Something bigger, expansion. Sometimes the 8 of Cups is like the little kid going to college, or the toddler going to kindergarten for the first time. You know, they got to explore a whole different world going on than they had at home. And that can be like exciting or scary or whatever, but they're going to get a lot out of it. And it's a new time. It's a new growth. It's a new step in that staircase that you got to move towards. You can't stay, you got to adapt. I'm kidding. Even if you stay at home, you have to still expand yourself when you go out there. So I'm getting like stuck in the cage. This is leaving something behind, something emotional, something you put time, energy, emotion, your heart into. Maybe it's something you loved. It could be losing something. I just thought of earring. I lose so many earrings. Sometimes I just put a different two in. And I think of somebody finding my earrings sometimes and making a cool like pendant out of it. So sometimes it becomes something else, somewhere else. Or sometimes it's you creating that beautiful pendant out of the thing that you only have one of now. And you do something special with it. You do something different. Because there was loss, but there's always a gain. There's always another way. So, I didn't expect that jumper coming on out, but that's a 7 to an 8. And that's moving along, moving along. So let's move along. Get another card for Cancer. Clarity on the 8 of Cups. Crystals and the 7 of Swords. Oh, so the Queen of Wands. So this could be you. This could be somebody you know. She helps inspire you to... I hear feel better about when you fall down. She's a pretty cool queen. She's really sexy. She's really talented. She really recognizes other people's talents. children even, inspires you to feel like a child again, to get on the horse and do it again, to get back on the bike, give it another try, give it another go, do something new altogether. Fire sign, by the way, Queen of Wands, possibly a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, like energy. It doesn't have to be though, but I would say it's a very feminine energy. A very like, doesn't really have to put a lot into something to get a lot done or to have anyone else want to help her out. It's more of that like sexy, like, come hither. Or you just are like, you know, flock to her to help her out, to be around her energy because she's inspiring. She's the muse, you know, the feminine muse. Passionate. She's the one that gives you the idea to write the song about, or why you had to go through something to get that song in the first place. I see the harp here, so I think of strings, and I think of strings and vibration. In particular, when I think of a stringed instrument, Cancer, I think of dance, perhaps piano a little bit, but an instrument where it's actually how you move your body that creates the sound. It's a little different than embouchure, you know, maybe rhythm a bit, but it's a little more flowy. So maybe there's a stringed instrument, somebody you know that plays an instrument, music, inspiration through music, pay attention to words, lyrics, new inspirations to get you out the door to do something else. She has a bunch of swords here. So it's like she's taking her inspirations, her clear thoughts, something that she gained knowledge, and she's moving it along somewhere where it's more useful, where it's flourishing and passionate and something you want to go back to. This is the teacher or the queen or the friend or the whatever buddy you have that you want to play your instrument with, dance with, do the dishes with. No matter what it is, it's fun with her. She's a good time. And she's confident. I want to say she's also a very good listener. So she could speak, you know, about stories and stuff, but she'll hear you out too, Cancer. This could be you. Passionate, like energy coming through, inspiring you to do something. All right. Let's see. We're going to clear, or get clarity with the, when I said clear, I just thought of a fish tank. Or like clearing the windows. Why am I thinking of Steely Dan? I'm not sure why, Cancer, but I'll find the right song and I'll put it below. The first thing I thought of was Black Cow. That's sort of a weird one to think of. It makes me think of New York City. I know that bar that they're talking about. I think I do, anyway. Or I know one that sounds a lot like that bar and that song. So maybe a bar, a meeting, a lunch, something familiar. Maybe something in the lyrics. I'm not sure. I'll put that below. Maybe that's personal for you. I'm not sure why some things come through. But we're going to move along to the Guardian Angel, get clarity for Cancer on the Queen of Wands, the crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. I want to say gift and grandmother in particular for some reason. Maybe something grandmother or grandfather, something passed along, something you find, maybe even, maybe something you thought was lost here, Cancer, and you find it or start to wear it and see how its energy is helpful. Pay attention to your body, how you feel about certain stones, and environment and people. I guess everything. Be sensitive. Be open to being sensitive. Don't be too closed off unless you feel like you need to shut that door. And then close it off. Get yourself secure. And trust when to open up. All right, let's get a card from the guardian angel for Cancer. Oh, here we go. Seeing clearly. Also the Hanged Man. And a 12 is a creative number. Seeing outside the box. Standing on your head on purpose. So you see something the other way. Gaining a new perspective. Getting to see the other person's perspective on something. Sometimes this comes through when somebody else is taking their time. And you just have to wait. You just have to chill. And come back to you. See things a different way for you. What you're going through. Trust that the right information will come through in the right timing. And see something a different way in the meantime. Think outside the box. Be, I hear expressive. Be different here. Do something you would do before a different way. Altogether. Sometimes this is a self-sacrifice moment to chill. To hang. To relax, to gain perspective, to gain your footing, but don't hang too long or your money, your coins, the value in something will fall out of your pocket. And you'll get lightheaded and make goofy decisions when you first stand up. So wait for the blood, the rush to settle. I just heard As the Rush Comes by Motorcycle. Good song. Put that below. Seeing clearly. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry. I just heard, forget your troubles. Come on, get happy. I'll put that below. The pause in momentum don't worry. The pause in momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. So when you get a moment off, time out, embrace it. It might not come again right away. It might be the exact thing the doctor ordered. So, Cancer, cool. All right, so it's a relaxing energy. You're going to see something a different way. You're going to gain a new perspective, and you're going to gain clarity and solutions because of it. Good, that's good. Let's get one more card from the Winged Enchantment Oracle. Clarity for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising on the Queen of Wands crystals. The Hanged Man. Look at that. I keep forgetting to let you guys see the card, so look at that. It's so cute. That one. All right. And these. You know, she seems a little unsure, or he, but you'll get more secure. You know, this fog will clear. There's this one. And this one is gorgeous. I want to say Foxy Lady here. So, I'll put that below. All right, let's get one more card for Cancer. Oh, Blackbird. That's number one. That's a big start, a powerful yang energy, a beginning, bursting through, clarity. There's like, I wanted to say a sundial, but there's like a sun energy on his or her third eye, bursting something new, wind, change. Right, let's see. I also think of the Magician with the one. So manifesting your dreams or beginning to, which involves intention as well. Your intention, not worry, but letting go and being present in the moment. Using what you need in the moment. Putting away what you don't need. Blackbird, I am Blackbird, the enchantress of the soul. I am melodious and hypnotic. I am the transporter of the mind from one state to another. I am the bringer of omens. I will entrance you with my song and open the portals of spirit. I break through boundaries and remove whatever separates you from eternity. If you have strayed into my woods, something enchanting is afoot. Mystery has tempted you. The magical realms have seduced you. I can align you to the earth and the energy that encircles it. You are hearing the whispers of the ancients and the calls of the deep woods. Look beyond everything and see the layers. Listen carefully. Be alert and let go. Embrace the experience. You are captivating. You are limitless. You are ethereal. You are Blackbird. You are amazing, Cancer. I hope it's an amazing, blessed, beautiful month for you. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I'll see you soon.